Hi, and welcome to BD Stroked. Please like, share, and subscribe. These next few episodes are going to be about things that could have triggers for people, could make people not happy. We're going to talk about marijuana, CBD, the use for it during strokes, brain damage, how to use it, some worries about using it. We're just going to talk about it openly. So there's nothing for sale here. We're just talking about information and how I have used it to help me through my stroke. I'm not a doctor, not a psychologist, not a physical therapist, not a occupational therapist. I am nothing. I am just simply a person that has gone through 5 3/4 of a year of stroke recovery and has seen good growth. So please take this with the disclaimer, do your own research, but here's some information. Thank you. This episode is just a little bonus episode that we thought we had forgot some stuff and just wanted to mention a few things or highlight it, either way you want to look at it. When you're thinking about using it first, it's not playtime. It's really serious. It's like a medicine. So you should think about the side effects. You should think about what it's going to help, what you're looking for it to help. And when you go to a dispensary, because for me, I would always stay at a dispensary because I want to deal with people that are at least looking for the terpenes that I want, not looking for the head high to go play.
And when you say dispensary, you're referring to a medical dispensary, not just a marijuana shop.
Well, they'll either be recreational or
medical. And we like to go to the medical ones because they also have the knowledge.
Right, and knowledge to be able to help you with looking for this stuff. The thing that I wanted to say for beginners and people that are looking to get started, when you look at your brands and you find the terpenes and you're trying to decide between the brands that you go with, I like to find ones that have a middle on them and they tell you between the indica and sativa. So let me talk about this for a second, and that's called a hybrid, is the in between them. When you combine the two, that becomes a hybrid. I stay lower end of the hybrid to the indica side. The sativa end of it, for me, adds paranoia. And I battle that enough since the stroke that we don't need to add any of that.
Yes.
Also can make me anxious. Don't need that. I'm looking for the exact opposite effect from using this medicine. So if they were medicines that I was getting from a doctor and they had those effects, I wouldn't use them for the same reason I don't in this application. Now, let's talk about CBD for a second and how we get it. We mix it with our tinctures. We mix it with our edibles. We put it in joints. Also, we'll smoke it through a bong. But let's talk about buying it through a reputable place. They have them in regular dispensaries now, but they're going to have a higher THC.
Correct.
So can you talk about that for a second, please?
So we get ours from a farm down in Oregon, actually. We did a lot of research, and we liked how they grew their stuff. It's called Tweedle Farms. We are
not an advertiser. They don't give us any money. They don't even
no
give me. They don't even give me anything. No product even.
But because it's CBD, and to the degree of CBD it has just maybe a trace amount of anything. It can be
0.3.
It can be sent through the U.S. mail.
Yes, legally.
Legally.
In 50 states, and I'll put that information up here.
Yeah. So they were really good about saying what strain of CBD it was, as well as what that strain did.
Yep.
Based on its terpenes. So Remedy is one that really works for pain relief, for us.
And easing
And,
into the evening,
And
which
relaxing.
is kind of a little relaxing.
So if you're going to use CBD, we would encourage you to find a reputable farm to buy it from.
The farm we found will, I mean, you can email them with any question
Yeah.
and they get right back to you and are really nice. Don't care if you use our farm, just make sure that the one you use is willing to help you and
Yeah.
help you understand.
Exactly.
Anything else on the CBD that you wanted to go over?
I don't think so. You smoke CBD just like you smoke THC,
Yep.
like he was saying.
Yep, exactly the same.
Exactly the same, except for you're not getting the THC. You're just getting the healing properties of CBD has to offer.
Now, would like to talk to you about you using marijuana. If that's, I'm surprising her right now. If that's okay with you.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, Tamara's not a regular user.
At all.
Okay, at all. At all.
Had never used it before.
Nope. Didn't know anything about it. Had never tried it.
Nope.
She had a vertebrae with the, what's it called in between?
The cartilage.
The cartilage was
missing.
completely gone, and so she had to have a disc put in there. So she had complete back surgery fused together. But before we could get into the surgeon, there was a lot of buildup.
Yeah.
And
I was in so much pain. Brent was having to even tie my shoes, put my shoes on and tie them because I couldn't bend over because that was just literally vertebrae was bone on bone. That I finally broke down and came to him and said, I need you to help me. I need you to tell me what I need to use or how I need to use it. The pharmaceuticals they were giving me, I didn't like the side effects, and they really weren't doing anything to cut the pain that I was having. So we tried smoking.
Yep.
We found the pain relief, and then we would mix in the CBD.
Actually, you started with the CBD, if I remember.
I did start
right.
with the CBD, and he would
And
load
then
that up for me.
We found a Charlotte's Web
Yep.
that was really low THC for
Right,
you
and
to
it was
start
more
with.
kind of the CBD side of things as well.
Right.
To sleep at night is really when we would put a little THC into it because I couldn't sleep anymore either. And then we found these.
She was more daring than me because she was patient. And
Yeah.
these are edibles.
These are
And
edibles.
Let me say why I brought you in on this part of this and why I surprised you with this.
Mm-hmm.
I have gotten quite a few questions from people that have never experienced marijuana or aren't regular users. And coming from somebody that never had and how you use this, and I would like you to talk about the dosing and how you came to doing
doing this.
Yes.
So I felt stupid smoking out of a bong and out of a pipe, and I thought it looked stupid even though no one was around. And it kind of hurt my throat. I was extremely novice. So I decided to try the edibles. So this one here is a 50-50. So it's 50% THC in each little square and 50% CBD. Really low THC. It's nothing compared to these. And then this one is just straight THC that would kind of help knock me out at night. So each little one is just a square of chocolate like this. But I would cut it into quarters and just use a quarter. And then I would see how that did. And I think my top dosage was actually just half a square.
But that was getting you a night's sleep.
And that was getting me a night's sleep and managed to get me to my back surgery. And that amount was equivalent to the feeling I would get would almost be like having a glass and a half of wine. Yes, I'm a lightweight. But it was just that slight relaxation that if you drink wine, roughly half a glass, some it might be two. But that was what I could equate it to is if I had more than that, it'd be like 3 glasses of wine and put me to bed. So that's what it really felt like, was just a little bit of a glass of wine. So I was comfortable with that and knowing I wasn't going to have the anxiety and the paranoia and stuff.
Right.
And that is what got me to
Through
through until I got to my back surgery.
Yep. And then these ones, they've just been here forever.
Yeah. Exactly. My back surgery was 2 years ago now, I think. And they're there. I don't think they really expire. But I don't need them for my back anymore, so that's why they're still in the cupboard. But start small. They don't taste horrible. Some of the gummies were awful tasting, and I just didn't like the taste of them. And so these ones I did find, and they worked.
Perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Just want to encourage you that this isn't the answer. This isn't going to fix everything. There's just no fix. We've had strokes. We have brain damage. It's just a tool for the arsenal that if it works for you, it works. If it doesn't, throw it away. Just like every tool that we find in this journey. Whatever works for you to get through it, to get a little bit better, keep it.
I would like to say one more thing. You could also get edibles just in CBD. So
Right.
you don't have to smoke CBD to be 100% pure CBD. If you don't want any THC, they do have edibles that are
Straight
CBD
correct.
as well.
Very good point. Thank you.
So
It's just a tool. If
Yeah.
it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
yeah,
It's
exactly.
for our health, people. It's for our health. Thank you.